Sibum. I'm in the pool, mate. I always hate filming by the pool sides because I always put in leisure centres and things, but never mind. Yeah. I'm here. And I'm gonna just do a few laps to the pool. And yeah, I'm also gonna go to the beach. There's going to be bare people, so I may abandon ship halfway, but yeah, I'm on good vibes, and I'm in a bit of a spur of the moment mood, live in the moment, and yeah. But I'm loving this pool though, like literally. Well, I thought I would continue on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Sometimes I don't like to record, just not in the mood, and I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be fake. So if I ain't feeling the vibe, I ain't feeling the vibe, mate. Like literally. Anyway. Gonna have a quick swim. And yeah. Like I say, my fitness really shows when I swim. Rethinking what I've bought food-wise, what I can eat in meals each day. I've got mushrooms and peppers, green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper. I'll mix it up in an omelette, and I'll have it with bacon in a bun, and yeah, with some ketchup, bit of pepper, bit of salt, job for good. In the jacuzzi, mate. And yeah, I'm feeling good. And it's all chilled. I'm definitely going to try and get myself down the beach though, because it's fucking boiling outside, literally. And it'll be so nice to have those waves on my feet, mate. Like literally, I'm just gonna have to forego the people. Just not even think about it and just fucking go for it. If there's fucking way too many people, then obviously I'll have to bail out. But otherwise, I'm gonna push myself a little bit. And yeah. I made a few clips fucking about in the water. I may edit them together, I don't know. It depends on how they came out. But yeah, I hope this is coming out alright, because whenever I fucking dip it in, the water gets into the mic and fucking blurs out the sound for a couple of seconds. And obviously if it gets stuck in the mic then it's intermittent sound. But hopefully it's alright. But yeah, I'm going to just chill out. And then once I've done that, I'm going to take a dunk in the pool. And then try and head out on this walk to the beach. And yeah.
So boom, I'm by the ocean, mate, but there's so many bum cheeks, mate, like literally so many bum cheeks. But yeah, I'm by the ocean, mate. Fucking annoyingly, the battery I had in my bag, I thought was charged. It's not, it's got 8%, so I'm not going to be able to chat to you for long. But yeah, just wanted to give you a clip of the water. I also proper want to get on a boat, like literally. I really want to get on a boat. So, yeah. But either way, it's all good. I'm going to walk along the beach all the way to the end, and yeah, this end is looking pretty clear, so yeah, it's all chilled. But it's a beautiful day, mate. Literally a beautiful day, having a good time, and yeah, hope you're on good vibes, hope you're feeling blessed, and that is all. That is all. Just a little quick shot on the beach, shot of me in the beach, and yeah, the water is literally so clear, like literally so clear. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I may continue on, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna leave it there. So yeah, stay blessed, stay lean, and peace. Seven. Fucking. It's all good, mate. Literally, it's all good. Been asleep. Woke up. Had some pasta. And I'm gonna roll a little suit. Take it from there. Hope you're on good vibes, mate. You're staying blessed. Life is treating you well. And yeah. Lovely jubbly. Just got my drink. Cheers.
Boom. What does it go, mate? I want to talk about fucking life and fucking concepts of control, mate. Because a comment has come through which annoyed me. I was going to say it didn't annoy me, but it did. And it's not annoying in the term of it's spam or hate or troll, or it's how we're brainwashed and conditioned to think. And I think on a bigger level, things piss me off, but bigger things piss me off. But the small things that I target or I talk about or react to are because of those bigger things and the influences of the bigger things that filter down. So you then think what you think is normal, or what you think is standard or okay, or the majority votes, therefore you're supported by the majority vote even if you're in the wrong. Now, like, with life, yeah, for me it's about what's better for mankind and what's better for you as a person and what's better for people, like, and like with weed, like the question was like, where do you like get, how do you like, what's your job, like why do you buy weed every day, like how do you buy weed every day, like, and they were saying that they can only buy a cube a week, just about, like not even that. And like, for me, like smoking weed is not optional, it's not, I mean it is, like I don't need weed in order to survive, my heart's not going to stop if I stop smoking weed, but like, for me it's better for me to pay for draw and find draw no matter what and always get draw than it is for me to fucking be upset, be angry, be depressed, get into trouble, get arrested and have to pay a fine, which will be more, or even prison, again, fines and money, which will cost more than it would for me to just buy a draw every day. Like, that's how I think of it, and like, I know how I react without weed and I know how I react with weed. So some people are different, so some people think, oh, I've run out of draw, I've got no money, so therefore I'm going to have no weed, whereas for me it's not about money. I don't need money to survive. Like, I need food, I need weed, and I need water. Like, I don't need money to survive. Like, I don't need money. Like, and people like always come back with, oh yeah, but you need money, oh yeah, but you need money, but money isn't anything, it's just another form of control. Like, it's just a concept of control. Like, money, time, government and religion, they're the four main concepts of control for mankind, like literally. And like, and the media as well, five main forms of concepts of control. But the media is more of an actual thing than a concept. Like the media actually exists, so they can just take your picture, take your stories, video you do something, put it out to the rest of the world, and they can say absolutely anything. All you see is someone fighting, someone arguing, someone doing something you feel is not right, but you don't actually know why they're doing it. Now, like I said, for me, I've done this video already, where I've explained about money, but for me, like, money is just, another form of control. It's not something that I feel is necessary for people to have in order to be happy, in order to have a good life. Now, it's crazy because I'm in the wrong for saying that, because obviously everyone will agree and say, oh yeah, life is not all about money, but then they'll carry on being brainwashed and bitching how they've got no money. And like, it's not about money, it's about what's best for mankind. So like, if I do something, or if I go on a trip, or if I smoke, it's what's better for me. It's not about money. Like, it's what's better for me, because as I said, in the long run, if you're just thinking about money, then I'm going to end up paying more money if I get arrested, or if I have a fight with someone, or if I get upset, or if I fucking self-harm and have to go to the hospital, then it's going to cost more money and more resources than it would for me to just buy weed every day. Like, yeah. And that's just for me personally, because not everyone can think like this, not everyone can, but that's just how I do it. Like, that's just how I work it out. Like, you have an infinite amount of time. Like, time is a concept of control. Like, if there's no time, then people would just live, and like, there would be no control. Like, the government would not have any control, because you'd be in 100% control of your life. Like, you would be thinking, oh, it's the end of the day, so I can't do anything. Oh, I can't call this one, I can't go here because it's shut, I can't do that because it's not going to be hit. Like, it's just a concept of control to keep everyone in line and conforming. Like, government as well, like, a concept of control, like taking money off you to pay tax and then using it to steal from other countries. Like, it's all just forms of control, and you're all just misled and brainwashed to think, oh, this is the way we should live, blah blah blah. And I say this because, like, you go to other places and things what you think is normal in England just doesn't exist. Things that you think, oh, I have to do this, oh, that's just life, oh, this is just what we do. As I say, it doesn't exist. Like, it just doesn't exist. Like, it's not a thing. Like, you'd say that to the same person but in a different country, and they wouldn't understand what you mean. Like, if you say it to someone that's in a different country, like, you'd think it's normal because everyone where you are, that's how they're all thinking, and that's what they're all told to think, and you all just go along with it. But it doesn't make it okay. It doesn't mean it's right, because the majority of doing the thing that you're looking to, like, it doesn't make it right just because everyone's doing it. And like, I feel we should just be on a level, like, and just do what you want to do what makes you happy. Don't do jobs because you're just doing it for money and, oh, that's just what I have to do. Like, no, otherwise you're just a slave. Like, literally, you're just a slave. Like, do what you want to do. Like, don't just say, oh, I can't do that because of money. Like, it's not about money, it's about what's better for mankind. Because if you're only thinking about money, like I say, in the long run, you may stop buying draw, say, I can't afford draw, but then you go out, like, you travel, you shop, like, you eat, like, you may drink, you may go clubbing, like, you spend money on phone, TV license, bills, tax, like, all that adds up when you could just buy weed. Like, if it's about money, like, all the mainstream bullshit which you think you have to conform to, like, you can just spend on weed and just spend it on the things that you like if it's just about money. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, because it's something that really gets me annoyed, because there's a lot of people that are brainwashed thinking that money is everything, and it's just not. Like, it's just not. Like, literally, it's not. Money is a scam. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's a scam. Like, the whole thing is a scam. Like, the whole thing is a scam. Like, it's... And because everyone's doing it, like, money is a global thing. So I'm saying this, and I'm just a dot in the ocean. Like, it doesn't mean anything, because, like, governments around the world thrive off money. Corporations thrive off money. Adverts, movies, media, it's all thrived off money. So
you look at that and you think, oh yeah, I've got to have money, they've got money, and they're the bigger corporations, and that's what you look to. But you should just look to yourself. Like, don't look to the corporation. Like, just look to yourself. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, so you actually do it. Because obviously I can talk and everyone will say, yeah, I understand, yeah, you're right, but then they'll carry on fucking bitching about money. Same again with religion, mate. Like, another concept of control, man-made concept of control. Like, those that don't believe in government and don't believe in the ideology of taking over and capitalism, they'll fall on religion. Oh, God protects me. Oh, I'm scared of God. Oh, God is judging me. God is watching me. God this, God that. Again, it's made up by mankind to control the masses. Like, it's not a thing. Like, it just doesn't exist. Like, it's not a thing. Like, I believe in the trees. I believe in the ocean. I believe in the sky. Like, I believe in the rains that waters the land. I believe in fucking cow shit that fertilises the ground and fucking makes the plant grow. Like, I believe in actual things that happen and benefit mankind and that actually work, rather than imaginary things that is just for control and money and just to control us and make us act a certain way. It's a divide and rule tactic, mate. It's a divide and rule tactic. The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor because they're divided by social issues. This group of people is here, this group of people is there. I'm not like this group of people, I'm like that group of people. That group of people is better than me and I want to be like that group of people because they've got all these bullshit material items. Like, no, it's all bollocks, mate. It's a scam. Like, the whole thing is a scam. And while you could argue, yeah, if I go off and I do everything that I want to do and, you know, I can't do this and I can't do that because it's this and there's that, and you can make a million and one excuses as to why you can't be happy and why you can't enjoy life, but the bottom line is the whole thing is a scam, so that's why you've just got to do what you want to do. Because yeah, you can fall into the system, and yeah, it makes sense to fall into the system. It all seems so fair to go to a shop and buy food that's pre-packaged and pay a corporation and fucking pay for water. Again, it's pre-packaged and sought out by a corporation. But originally, all of those things, they've all come from natural resources, all come from natural places. Even all of our technology, everything we have. You know, minerals, yeah, that's in technology. Like the minerals that are in technology, yeah, they come from the Congo, which is in Africa. It's in Central Africa. Now, if it wasn't for those minerals in Central Africa, technology wouldn't exist. You wouldn't have a smartphone, you wouldn't have a computer, you wouldn't have a GoPro, you wouldn't have a telephone, you wouldn't have anything, because it's those minerals that we need in order to make the technology and the components which is within our technology, especially smart technology. And like, you pay tax to the government, yeah, and you pay tax to the corporation. Like, every time you buy something, that's tax, that's tax, that's tax, that's tax. And you're effectively just giving money to a larger organisation, yeah, which then goes out and then steals everything from other countries. And yeah, they won't openly say that, they'll just call it trade. But think about it this way, if a country has gold, yeah, and the government of that country says, no, we're not giving up our gold, it's our country, it's on our land, we're not going to give it up to you, they're not going to suddenly say, okay, we're not going to have any gold. They're just going to invade them. They're going to be labelled as terrorists. MI6 and the CIA will conduct some bullshit story, put it in the world media and call them terrorists, and then say, oh, we're going to invade them because they're terrorists, when really they just want all their natural resources and they've said no. Like, it's all bollocks. And you pay into that, so effectively you're funding the government to go and invade other countries. And the government protects the British people, and they do it in the name of the people, like literally. So effectively, you're a silent partner in the invasion of countries. Like, everything you have is come from another country, and like, if you genuinely believe that it's all just fair and square, like, it's not. Like, fair enough, there are some companies that do fair trade, but again, even that thing, fair trade, there's no such thing as fair trade anymore, because like I said, if someone says no, we don't want to give it over, they'll just be robbed by the military. Like, literally, they'll be invaded by an army, and that will be it. Like, that's not fair. It's just like, know what you support, mate. Like, literally, know what you support.
And it's just like, there's no power in the people in the UK, like literally, there's no power in the people. Like, everyone looks to England as like land of the free, the place where you can go, like, and it's just complete freedom. And don't get me wrong, there's loads of nice things about England that I enjoy and that I like, but at the same time, like, it upsets me because there's loads of people that want to go to England, and it's just, yeah, it's not all that. Like, the country that you're in is a lot better, but it's just because of government and how you're portrayed and how people say and what labels people give you. Like, they'll look to us and think, oh yeah, I want this, I want that, I know I want that, I know I want that. Like, for example, living in a house and shit, having like a toilet and shit, like, yeah, it's nice, but at the same time, like, you have complete freedom if you can just build a mud hut, literally. You have complete freedom if you can just build a mud hut and you just grow all your vegetables. And while it might be a very primitive lifestyle and very rural and like considered as poor to the Western world, like, it's so much better because you've got genuine freedom, like, literally. And also, like, the community matters. Like, I've been to places, yeah, where if someone wants to get arrested in the community, yeah, like, and the police was to take them, like, if the community, yeah, like, if the police says they've broken the law, yeah, the police will just drag them out and then they'll take them, yeah. But if the community don't agree with that arrest, yeah, the community will actively stop the police from making that arrest and free that person. Like, literally, because the people matter, the people have power, the power is in the people, the power is not in the government. The people don't give the power that they have over to the government. Whereas in England, if someone was to get arrested, everyone would just film it, and they may say the odd thing, oh, that's bad, that's it, but they're not going to do anything. Nobody does anything, because the illusion of control is that the government is in charge, and if they've broken the law, then they deserve what they get, and oh, well, it's not my business, and it's not my fault. Whereas in other places it's completely different, like, the power is in with the people. So if the government decide to target people, then the people band together and they unite, they're one. There's no division, there's no segregation, there's no, oh, he's from this area, oh, he's from that area, oh, he's got this, he's got that, so I'm not going to socialise with him. Like, it's all divide and rule, mate. It's all divide and rule. Where there's places, as I say, where there's no divide and rule. And like, there is divide and rule, but when it's put into play, like, the people band together and they become one and they unite. Like, there's no just letting people be sold out down the river. Like, they will actively stop it with all their might, like, to free that person. Whereas in England, that just doesn't happen, like, literally. But like I say, the point is, like, just do what you enjoy doing and don't get caught up in the system. Don't believe in government. Like, don't believe in time, money, religion. Don't believe everything you see in the media. Don't believe everything you see on the television. Like, literally, just do your own thing. Like, do your own thing. Because regardless, yeah, you can say, yeah, but if I do my own thing, blah, blah, blah. Like, regardless, like, yeah, it's better do your own thing and know what you support and know who you are as a person and stand for something, rather than just being gullible and conforming to bullshit and just being miserable and, oh, I can't do this, I can't afford that, I can't have this, I can't have that. Like, if you don't know something yet and you're unaware, then fine. But that can only go so far. Like, you can only use that for so long. That I didn't know, oh, I don't know, I didn't know, I didn't realise, oh, there's nothing I can do. Like, you can only say that for so long before you become part of the problem. Like, literally.
I'm on good vibes, man. I'm feeling good. But it's just a case of, yeah, practicing what I preach, mate. Which is why I like to just blaze up and do fuck all, mate. Because I know, like, and another thing for me, like, this is just my personal feelings. Like I say, like, I say this, but I'm not expecting you to just go off and start fucking acting on what I say, because, like I say, the government have the upper hand and everything is put across to you so fair that you just support it anyway because you won't see it as the way I'm telling it. But that's what happens. Literally, that's what happens. But like I say, the government will always win, and people like me that speak out will always be made to be crazy. And like, everyone will be like, oh no, I can't do that, I can't do that, because, like I say, it's put across so fairly that everyone just does it without even thinking about it. And it's just, oh mate, it's so frustrating. Like, I want that power, I want that kind of power that I can just fucking invade countries and just fucking poison people's food with fucking chemicals that makes them ill and gives them medical conditions. And fucking everyone just carries on paying me money anyway. Like, literally, I can't even take weed across the border without people losing their mind. Like, literally. Let alone fucking ship weapons across the world, fucking smuggle people. Everything, mate. Like, literally. But yeah, like I said, the bigger picture, and in the long run, is what I think about the end game. Because like I say, I know what people are like in England, literally, and the English ways and how things go down, and what will happen to me, like if I stop smoking weed, literally. And it's not the fact of what will happen to me if I stop smoking weed, it's just the mere fact of, like, how life is, literally. And like, I can stop smoking weed, but like, it's not going to change the fact of people getting robbed and shit. So it helps me deal with it better. Literally, it helps me deal with it better. And just people being scammed. Literally. But it's all good, mate. It literally is all good. I'm gonna smoke another zoo. Take it from there. Later on, I'm gonna pick up. I'm also gonna try and pick up weed. I'm really curious to find out what the weed is like here, though. Like literally, really curious. Yeah. Also, this is just an affirmation for myself. Reaffirming, but like I was saying, I do nothing for the simple fact that you do stuff, yeah, and you'll just be criticised, like literally. So just do what you want to do, like literally. Don't be a knobhead, like literally, don't be a knobhead. That's not an introduction or a cue to be a knobhead. But just do what you want to do, mate, like literally. Because, yeah, don't be miserable just for the sake of money and the fact of, oh, I can't do that, or I never do that, or I'll never have that. Or vice versa. Don't be chasing material items thinking that you're not a better person, or thinking that you'll be a better person if you have material items. Like, it's just bullshit, mate. It's just a scam. Like, the whole thing is a scam. And yeah, you get something in return that you can use, but again, that's been just because you've been seeing it on a television screen or some form of screen in form of an advert for you to then buy that and say, yeah, I want that, blah, 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 blah. Because that's how fucking marketing works, like literally. But it's all put across so fairly, so you just do it without even thinking about it. And you have that mindset of, oh, I need this, I need that, I want this, I want that. But it's just like, just have what you have, mate, and that's it.
beats me. I don't think you hear them, but there's loads of frogs in the pond. You can hear them. So then, just cooking up some food, mate. Some bacon. I've got a bit of, got some eggs that I'm going to cook up. And yeah. Back on the side. Just staying blessed, life is treating you well. And yeah. Get some peppers in that. Trying to slice these peppers into little cubes. That I managed to successfully do. This bacon crimples up quite a bit, but it's all good. I cook 3 slices. It's not too bad, it's not too smoky in here. The amount of times they ring me up and say that the alarms are going off. Just a little bit of mixed peppers there. And yeah, that's what we've got so far. Just chopped up peppers in that. And then what I'm going to do from here is
Get myself an egg. Crack the egg. Like so. Get my fork. More mixed peppers. Just gonna mix it around like that. And then cook it up. Add a little bit more oil to the pan. Bacon. Fry this up. I've also got myself a spatula as well.
I mean, to be fair, I could have had scrambled eggs,
I went for fried. Also got some cookies. Like so. Just want to spread out some of this onions, peppers and whatnot. What's the hardest bit is flipping. What you got there? This is way too big to fit in my bun. So what I'm going to have to do is cut it in half. Fuck's here at the last minute. No, there we go. It's all good. May even toast the bun, to be fair. In fact, I will. Not too much, just a little. And I'm just gonna cut myself in half like this on the egg. Right. And then with the some salt, bit of pepper, yeah. Kaplonk. Lovely jubbly. After this, I'm going to really roll a zoo. Also need to look about picking up. Yeah.
Right, let's try this. How does my creation taste? Very good. Yes, mate. It's all good, mate. That was tasty. I could even make another. Still got to make left. Also need to go for a swim. That's a must. Rizzlers. I only bought 2 packs of Raws. So, yeah.
Motherfucker.
You've got no roach.
I was so lucky I didn't have anything in there. Bar crystals.
orgasmic. Ideally, I should just be smoking after my swim. Conserve weed and all that, but yeah. Nice mini. Look out below. Tap and show. Anyway, I'm looking to go for a swim. See ya. Stay blessed. Stay lean in peace.